All right, we're back. Well, that was a quick 30 seconds. I know. On video, we are back. On radio, we'll be back. Right on. We are all synced in together now here on KIGZ 1400 and KIGZ1400.com and ISBNsports.com. 14-12. The end of the quarter. The Knights had built themselves a 4-point lead at one point in time at 14-10. The Buccaneers and Moff closed the gap right at the buzzer. And that's where we're at right now to start the second quarter of play. K-Mac and Jim Portune, Dave Hinch on the video sitting behind me. We got George Edgar, good old George off to our left to bringing you the halftime stats. Here's Dakota Stanley in the front court. Swings it near side to Neutral. Doesn't get one inside to Reese Hernandez. Up that goes in and is fouled. As he goes up with a shot, hits the underneath of the basket, but it was fouled before the shot. And actually, well, during the shot, he would go to the free throw line. Well, he's shooting two. Noah Walter, the 6'4" senior, hit a big three. Now he makes a free throw. 14-13 with 7:49 to go. Just getting away here in the second quarter. David Clegg will step out for the Knights. Trenton Bomer will come in for Bremerton. He'll tuck in his shirt as Walter will bend flex and can't get the second free throw to go down. But there's Dakota Stanley with the offensive rebound, who goes up and hits the offensive putback. Buccaneers regain the lead, 15-14. Bremerton in the front court. Tucker between the leg dribble. On him is Hernandez. Hands off the beat. Upfake drives in, kicks out to Johnson. Can't handle the pass, but retrieves it in the corner. Now drives baseline, elevates from 20. He's aside the glass. Rebound pulled down by Stanley. Bounce pass to the far side, driving in. Upfake's going in, but walking with the basketball is Kerr Hernandez, a 5'11" senior. Tried to stop that time, Jim, and just couldn't put the brakes on.
Yep, he's got his winter tires on.
Hey, Ollie Christian will step in for the Knights. And Mejia will step out for the Knights with 2 points. 15-14. The Buccaneers on top. Tucker will elevate from 16 and hit. Gives the Knights back to lead. Deep frog we go. Another lead change. And Sam Tucker drills a shot. 7 points for Tucker here in the contest. Stanley for three. Back iron. High arcing rebound. Walter will pink down the offensive rebound. Flip back out. Save it from going out of the backcourt. Hernandez to Hubbard. Now driving in is Stanley, and he walks with the basketball on the baseline against the defense of the Bremerton Knights. That's twice, Jim. The Knights have converged on the Kingston Buccaneers and caused them to walk with the basketball.
No, that's very true.
Returning to the court for the Buccaneers, number 4, Cash Hubbard.
6:36 to go here in the quarter. You can't get any kind of commentary like that anywhere you go, folks. In-depth conversation. Trenton Bomer pulls it out to the far side to Johnson, gets the ball back. Now to Tucker. We talked to Dakota Stanley last time in Kingston, and their man-to-man defense is one of their strengths. Bomer will drive in, kick back out, and stolen away, and almost tripping, coming down the other way. Is kind of draw. And he gets his first 2 of the points of the night. And back another lead change. And the Knights turn it back, the basketball over on the other end. Returning by 1. Coming back to the way the Buccaneers will turn it over is Hubbard. Gives it ahead to Peach, goes the other way, can't hit the lay-in, but there's Devontae Johnson getting the offensive rebound. Up he goes, and is fouled on the play, and hits the shot. Knights regain the lead here.
That's a good move by Johnson to follow his teammate in behind him and just to pick up that loose ball. That should have been a gimme basket, but it wasn't. So Johnson is getting rewarded for his effort.
Not giving up in the play is Johnson, and he misses the free throw. There's Walter to pull down the rebound, hands off to Neutral, brings the ball out of backcourt in the front court. Left-hand dribble, out to Hernandez. Far side, work the ball around now to Kerr Hernandez for 3. Here's Bomer to get the defensive rebound. Speeds in the front court. Feeds one to Christian, who gets it back from Tucker. Now they'll get it out on top to Peets. Fakes right, goes left, goes in the lane with a nice move. And gets the lay in and drop through. 4 points for Peets. And it's the Knights now, who have built themselves a 3-point lead. For Hernandez. Out to the baseline left in a draw. Tries one from 18 off the mark. Out for the rebound, pulled down by Walter. And a defense foul on the Bremerton Knights. Trying to get the rebound. It's on Ollie Christian. Kind of bullying underneath there, Jim. Using that body underneath, but gets the foul. Inbounds on top to Hernandez. Reese Hernandez for 3. In and out. Ball tapped out by Natral and unable to track it down in time was Torsten Galler, the 5'11 junior, before he goes into the Bremerton Knights bench. Knights will inbounds at the end of their bench. And it'll be Peach bringing the basketball out of backcourt. Knights lead at 20-17 with 4:43 to go here in the first half. We anticipated a good game, Jim, tonight, and we're getting just what we anticipated in the close game last time. Tucker for 3. Smash. The ripple and the triple for Tucker gives the Knights their biggest lead of the evening here. Behind the back, dribbled by Hernandez. Hands off to Hubbard. Good defense on him by Peets. Drives in, bounced by Bomer, and a foul called on Bomer. As he drives into the lane, does Hubbard. Foul before the shot, non-shooting foul. Ollie Christian. Yeah. I thought Bomer bounced him first. That'll be Christian's second. Dakota Stanley. And here's the inbound. Trying to get the Walter. Stolen away by Stellers. Now coming back the way. It was jabbed away from behind. Here Stanley hands off to Natral. Goes up from 6 feet and nets. 4 points for Natral. Closes the gap. 23-19 with 4 minutes to go here in the first half. I found it interesting the band wasn't here tonight. Here's Tucker sneaking in from 14 and hits. Sam Tucker heating up.
That is a very good point. Senior night.
Standing at the free throw line. Gives it to Walter from 5 and hits. Nice feed by Natral to Walter. Elevates and hits. 6 points for Walter. 25-21. Knights on top. 3:28 to go here in the first half. Tucker was worked the left side as the ball jabbed away. Stanley will side one, hard one down to Natral, who was fouled on the play by the Bremerton Knights. Wasn't your overhand throw. It was like a knuckle scraper almost. Sidearm like Dan Quisenberry from back in the day. Remember him? Played for Kansas City. His dad owned Quisenberry's Bay Ford and Porter.
Yep, when I was younger.
When we both were. Into Walter from 13. Hits the front rim, no good. Stellers will pull down the rebound. Kick out for Tucker, who's been hot. And he is. He remains sizzling as Sam Tucker. He the ripple and the triple, and the Knights have built themselves now a 7-point lead. Their biggest lead of the night, 28-21. We have a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. It's Knights 28. The Buccaneers 21. We'll be back on radio in 30 seconds. You're listening to Bremerton Basketball on your Bremerton Basketball Broadcasting Network. Well, again, if you're having problems with your computer, go to PC Parts and Service. You can get back to your world online at PC Parts and Service for computer repair. Accessories, go visit Kevin Brown at Parts and Service, 1210 Civic Way in Bremerton. Now the Bremerton Knights. The Bremerton Knights are, well, playing some good basketball. And this is one game that Jim did have to savage. You almost think they would have to savage on senior night. And
you should have beaten on the road.
Deer Engel for 3. Too strong by Gawler. He will ricochet off Stanley, fighting for the offensive rebound and out of bounds. Knights basketball leading by 7, 28-21. Knights will, in the offseason, think about, what it could have been with the talented lineup that they have. Speech will fake right, go left like he did last time. But this time he can't get the lane to drop. Spinning out of backcourt as Gawler goes down and a nice feed to Walter. Scores. 28-23. 2:19 to go. There's Tucker back the other way.
Carrying the Knights right now.
30-23 equals the largest lead of the night for Bremerton. Out to the far side, stolen away by Peets. On the run is Peets. Stanley comes up from behind and swats it out of bounds. Nice play by Stanley, who did not give up off the play after the turnover. Chased Peets down, and when he went to go up for the lane, he swatted it out of bounds. Here's Mejia stepping in. Got the Sellers on top. Flips it to the far side to Peets, who zings one out to Sellers, who dumps past one down to Mejia from 8 feet and hits. Mejia hits.
His 4th point of the game.
32-23, the biggest lead of the night for the Bremerton Knights. Near baseline, elevating his Moff. No good. Long pass out to Peets on the run. Or Tucker on the run. He drives to the rack to lay it in. For Sam Tucker having a wonderful first half. And the Knights get their biggest lead of the night at 11 at 34-23. We have a 30-second timeout with 1:28 to go in the first quarter, first half. We're back to 30 seconds on the Bremerton Basketball Broadcasting Network. And well, gang, if you're like me, and you want to make a difference, you can make a difference by becoming a member of the Fraternal Order of Eagles 192 in Bremerton. Stop by at 2122 Sheridan Road in East Bremerton and see how you can become a member and make a difference. All proceeds go to help different foundations. Fraternal Order of Eagles, a non-profit organization. And well, after a Knights run, the Buccaneers burn a timeout, trailing it by 11 now. The Knights' biggest lead of the night with 1:38 to go here in the first half. And on the inbounds, they're going to make them do it all over again. So inbound take 2, 1:28, sorry. I couldn't read my writing for a moment on the side. I'm a doctor. That's why I couldn't read my writing. Here's Reese Hernandez out on top. Near side to Brady, who kicks back up. Brady has snuck in the lineup. Reese Hernandez tried to dump one down low to his brother, Kerr Hernandez. Tucker with the steal. Just bounce through and hit. Be interested to see where Sam Tucker ends up next year. 36-27 now, or 23. Biggest lead at 13. Under a minute to go. Long shot off by Hernandez. Tracked down in the corner by Peets. To 45 seconds to go. Now to Tucker near angle. On top to Peets. Long pass at our off angle for Sellers, who finds a nice feed underneath by Sellers. Scores a 6th point of the night. That's a nice feed by Sellers. 15 points. Lead now with 25. 3 seconds differential in the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Hernandez for 3. No good. Peets will swoop up and pull down the rebound to 13. Pass underneath the Mejia. Up fakes. Goes up with a shot. Can't get down with a fall. Steller's off his rebound. Flips one out for Tucker for 3. The ripple into triple for Sam Tucker. Buries the bomb. It is 41-23 at the end of the first half.
At the end of the first half, Knights lead.
Knights lead by 18.
23.
Here at the break. Well, the Knights had a 2-point lead after one and about scored. The Kingston Buccaneers in the second half. The Kingston Buccaneers only scored 10 points. The Knights scored 27. Thank you. That's that North Mason education. I just couldn't compute. So the Knights went on a roll. That's exactly right. All right. Waiting for George Edgar to quickly tabulate the numbers, but and Sam Tucker in the first half had himself a great first half. 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 14, 17, 19, 22, 24 points unofficially for Sam Tucker to really help pace the Knights here in the first half and help the Knights build that lead as they outscored the Buccaneers 16-2 in the last 4 minutes of the first half. So we will go to George Edgar for the halftime stats.
First off for Kingston. First off for Kingston, they were shooting 10 of 24 from the field and only 1 of 4 from the free throw line, but they were out-rebounded Bremerton 18-11. So Dakota Stanley, their leading scorer right now with 9 points at half. For Bremerton, they are shooting pretty much lights out, 17 of 32 from the floor. That's at least 52%. And they're 2 of 3 from the foul line. Dakota and Samuel Tucker, he's hit on 4 3-pointers so far. Bremerton has 5 as a team.
All right, here's George Edgar with the halftime stats. Nets on top, 41-23. We'll be back on both ends, on radio and on the ISBNsports.com Game of the Week here on video in about 8 minutes. We're back with the third quarter when we come back here in the Bremerton Basketball Broadcasting Network.